Welcome back to Tendoc Talks about the Power Rangers role-playing game. A lot of my videos are about the same thing, but that's because we keep learning more and more things about how the game works, and anytime there is a correction to something that we've revisited, I always try to make sure that there's a video out there to prevent misinformation from carrying. So what did we find out? It was during character creation. There are some things that weren't super clear. A lot of people have all decided the same thing, but now we have some context as to why. So after watching the streams of character creation, reading through the book, and talking to people on the Power Rangers Discord, I think I'm able to clarify something. So let's talk about origin real quick. When you choose your origin, one of your essences gets to increase by 1. Most origins let you choose between 2, like strength and speed, or smarts and social. Except for something like Oddball or Curious, I think, which lets you choose 1 of any essence to increase by 1. Alright, so assuming you do that, you have you found the origin that you want, and it gives you a choice between strength and speed. If you choose to increase your strength by 1, then you have to read a little farther down the origin creation where it gives you your list of skills that you can choose from. And if you have athletics, might, and brawn all as choices for your strength, you choose 1 of them and that's it. That skill becomes a D2. And then you ignore whatever they were going to give you for speed, because you don't get 1 of each, you just get 1 from the essence that you chose. Now, why is that important? Oh, well, there's a parenthetical note underneath the skills that you choose, and it says you get a D2 in this skill unless you already have it. Then you get a specialization. But choosing your origin is the very first thing you do, so how could you already have the skill? That doesn't make any sense. The character creation chapter says, first you choose your origin, then you choose your influence, then you choose your role. So, origins that give you perks, do you need the prerequisite? Or origins that say, if you already have this skill, get an increase, what does that mean? How does that work? Well, as it turns out, the choose your role section, the choose your influence section, and the choose your origin section don't intend for you to do all of the calculations immediately. That's like step 2, 3, and 4, right? Step 5 is choose your perks, choose your essences, or select where your points are going to go, and then choose your skills. So you choose your skills and perks and essences after you've chosen your origin and role. So you keep in mind what skills your role and your origin are going to give you. Now here's the catch. Here's the reason why I'm making this video. If you choose the oddball origin and choose strength as what you want to increase, the only skill you're allowed to take is might. So you get a D2. Now let's say you want to be a Red Ranger. He gets +2 might when you choose him. So that means you get a D6 might, right? No. Because the origin says if you already have the skill, it does not give you a D2, it gives you a specialization. So you would not get D3 for having +2 might from the Red Ranger and +1 might from Oddball. You would have a D4 with a specialization. Taking D6 isn't an option. You can't do that. Not according to the rules. And that's something just I don't think a lot of us were catching before. So don't really think of it as you're choosing your origin first, and you're choosing your influence second, and you're choosing your role third. Think of it as I am all 3 of these things at once, and then when it's ready to calculate, all of the special effects and all the limitations kick in at the same time. This clarifies a couple of things. This means, like, if your origin gives you a perk and you don't qualify for that perk, but after taking your role you would, then you're fine. So that makes sense. Anyway, stay tuned for more.